Hello and welcome to week 11. This week we're going to start our final project in this course. We're going to be using Premiere Pro. We're going to be having different phases that are going to be required for this. So this week we have our preliminary phase. Next week is going to be your rough draft phase. Week 3 of the project will be feedback and revision, and then your last week will be finalization and presentation, just like our previous project. What I would like you to do before you get started, there are some videos and content that I'd like you to take a look at. The one thing that I'd like to highlight how important it is to hold your phone horizontal and not vertical when you're taking video. This will be so much better. Your project will turn out look so much more professional. I have some links here of using your smartphone and some tricks for cinematic shots, for moves. There are the lessons in Adobe Premiere Pro and LinkedIn. There are different kinds of shot types here that you may not be familiar with, that you might use some of these in your project. You're explaining what a shot list is, what a lower third is, how to record a narration using QuickTime, and then cutting it up in Premiere Pro. This one is how to do a straight voiceover right in Premiere Pro. I've got the overview of our project, and then I have the requirements for our project. So we take a look right here for our preliminary stage. Your goal is to establish the location, message, storyboard, shot list, script, and plans for gathering footage. So you are going to have to go on location to gather the footage. You want to gather more footage than you think that you need. This is really important because you may have to whittle down a 30-second clip to about 5 seconds just to fit into your vision of your narration. So before before we start filming, we need to do the pre-planning, pre-production. So you're going to go the location, you're going to think about what you want to do. How does this story, what kind of story does this location tell? Why is it important and interesting? So I have an example here, and I have my project example. I chose Creative York. Creative York is something that's dear to my heart. I've been on the board for Creative York. It's a nonprofit gallery in downtown York. I've taught classes there. It's just a really good organization. They've been around for a really long time. So I have an example of my project finished. There's still a little tweaking that needs to be done, but I also have some walkthrough videos here of how I created it. So I'd like you to view this too. Getting back, so the next thing is storyboard, shot list, script development. So you want to create a storyboard, thinking about your shots, your camera movements, and so on, having a shot list. We also want to have a script written. That's going to be 2 to 5 minutes. And then you want to have a plan for gathering your footage. When are you planning on doing this? Like I said, you need to have more than you think is enough. And then the requirements, the submission, you don't have to have your footage taken for submission, but you have to have a plan for when you're going to be doing it. So this might take a little bit of time. You may want to gather a friend or two to help you do this. It can be like just a fun thing for you to do with your friends. This is all going to be due April 13th. And then the next phase is going to be your rough draft. So it's really important that you're gathering this information sooner than later. All right, that's it. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And I look forward to seeing everyone's submission and the places that you're going to be creating your promo video for. Thanks. Bye.